the man who walked out in Gordon Brown's cabinet, and Lib Dem Sarah Tether, not Charles Kennedy, who walked into a cloud of volcanic ash and hasn't been seen since. Welcome to all of you.
Hello.
Your immediate one-sentence reaction to tonight.
I thought it was great to see the leaders speaking briefly. I thought in that sense it was a success. I thought an hour and a half was far too long. I agree with you that I think Clegg gained. He had the most gained because people didn't know him from before. I thought David Cameron was finding it difficult not to attack anyone. An interesting tactical decision by him, but he may have paid a price for it.
We will talk more about that later. Sarah?
I thought Nick had a fantastic evening. I thought it was a brilliant debate. I really enjoyed it, actually. I thought it was going to be really dry and not very interesting. But in fact, they did all get into proper debate. They argued a bit.
It wasn't as stilted as the rules
No,
suggested.
it was nowhere near as stilted as I expected. And it was fantastic to see Nick Clegg do brilliantly.
I'm surprised you thought Nick Clegg did brilliantly.
Are you? Really?
Not really, no.
All the polls say it, you see.
James Brunel.
No, I think Sarah and Michael are right. Nick Clegg was the winner. I thought he did well, actually. He often looks quite synthetic at question time, like he's trying to be a politician. Actually, he looked quite natural. I actually think Gordon Brown beat David Cameron. I don't agree with the instant polls on that. And I actually thought it went quite quickly. I was following it on Twitter at the same time as watching it, and certainly on Twitter, people thought that Gordon Brown was beating David Cameron.
Depends on the people you're tweeting with.
It does slightly.
Views are probably suspect. Or biased.
Well, Alistair Campbell was certainly thinking that, but actually, you can follow what everybody's saying.
No, I'm only joking.
You can follow what everybody's saying, and actually that seemed to be the general view.
Well, you're allowed to joke this. It's not Newsnight, You can smile.
Thank you very much,
Not
Andrew.
too much.
I'll try.
Now, your dedicated This Week election team didn't have time for dinner tonight. We just couldn't tear ourselves away from the TV debate. I expect it was the same for you at home. No? It should have been. It was all a bit embarrassing because we forgot we'd invited 4 charming guests round for supper. Broadcaster Clive Anderson, historian Simon Shamma, TV presenter Ulrika Johnson and impressionist John Culshaw. Anyway, they didn't go hungry or thirsty. Michael knocked out his famous homemade paella. Diane got out her Jamaican jerk chicken. She ate it, which is why she isn't here with us. And I opened a particularly piquant bottle of Blue Non-Special Cuvée.